Okay, so NASA's James Webb Space Telescope just keeps blowing minds. First, it spotted the earliest galaxy ever seen. But now, it's found this crazy thing. A huge black hole zooming away from its galaxy at 4 million miles per hour. This is a big deal. Scientists and space fans are all buzzing about what it means for how we think the universe works. The telescope was made to check out the first galaxies, and it's already sent back awesome pics of dying stars and galaxies from pretty soon after the Big Bang. Let's talk about what this all means. Make sure to subscribe for more. So, normally you think of black holes as these giant vacuum cleaners, right? They suck everything in. But this one's different. It's not eating light. It looks like it's making new stars as it goes. There's this huge trail of young stars behind it that stretches for 200,000 light years. Scientists are scratching their heads, but a team led by Professor Peter B. An astronomy whiz, just dropped their findings in the Astrophysical Journal letters. NASA's telescope backs this up, too. It seems like this black hole makes new stars when it messes with gas and cools it down. This is the beginning of a lot of discoveries. And there's more. NASA dropped another cool announcement. The James Webb Space Telescope caught this crazy galactic smash-up called ARP-220. Two spiral galaxies crashed into each other, and the result is glowing like crazy among all the other galaxies. When these galaxies collide, it becomes ARP-220 and shines super bright in infrared, which makes it perfect for this telescope to observe. Super bright. It is brighter than our galaxy. ARP-220 is in the constellation Serpens, about 250 million light-years away. It's thought of as the brightest of the three closest galaxy pileups to Earth. Around 700 million years ago, two spiral galaxies smashed together, kicking off a ton of star birth. This created a small area, about 5,000 light-years across, filled to the brim with gas as the Milky Way. Earlier, radio telescopes saw about 100 exploded stars in a little area. The telescope also showed that the main galaxies are a bit apart. Each has a ring where stars are born and produces a lot of infrared light. New images show the merging galaxies showing off faint streams from the galaxies. Scientists were also excited about finding really old galaxies way out at the edge of the universe. At first, people weren't so sure they were real, thinking they might be closer galaxies pretending to be old. But after sharing the info, the telescope confirmed they're the real deal. Now we can see the oldest galaxies ever because of this telescope. These galaxies are so far that their light traveled more than 13.5 billion years to get here. We found these galaxies when the universe was just starting, which will help us learn how the first galaxies formed so fast. The data says these galaxies are as far as we can see and even further than what the Hubble Space Telescope can see. This is big because it helps us reach one important goal, which is to learn about the early universe. The excitement is real because it changes how we the cosmos and how it all came to be. The scientists were impacted, and it led to another telescope to probe the truth of everything. These galaxies seem 300 to 500 million years after the Big Bang and without heavy elements. This discovery has caused problems because it goes against the current Big Bang and other thoughts. And this telescope sees galaxies that are close to after the Big Bang, which goes against what we knew. One physicist has said that these old galaxies force us to rethink everything we knew about the universe. The telescope has located 6 galaxies that existed shortly after the Big Bang and up to 10 times larger than the Milky Way, raising concerns about if our cosmic understanding is right. The experts are now questioning, and this could lead to rewriting of textbooks. These findings are very exciting for scientists and the community. Even with all of this, NASA tweeted about the discovery of a galaxy cluster located even earlier. This is located in accelerating. Researchers can measure the velocities and confirm that these galaxies are connected similar to droplets of water eventually joining together. What we believed doesn't align with the new discovery and could refute the current theories. The cause might be a different story. What do you think about these discoveries? As the telescope continues to shock the world, scientists wait for answers that could reshape our thought process of the world through detailed views. If the discoveries show the galaxies are old, it causes more questions as to how galaxies can grow and develop so quick. The telescope is providing valuable insights into how the first stars were made and what conditions are necessary for them. As researchers continue to analyze, we know that this is the beginning. All of this information helps astronomers with forming great models of how things happened. By examining these galaxies, scientists expect to learn more regarding the changes as the universe transformed. Another exciting point is the creation of stars within these galaxies. These intense star formations are a clue to finding how the first stars were made. The telescope is a tool that is likely to get more discoveries in the near future which lead to a better understanding of cosmos. As we explore, the telescope has opened a chapter of understanding. We are closer to answering the nature of reality and the beginning of the world around us. The discoveries made by the telescope has been mind-blowing. The telescope is reshaping our understanding. Stay tuned for more information. Remember how it just found the oldest galaxy? Well, now it's spotted something even weirder. A supermassive black hole booking it out of its galaxy at an insane speed, like 4,000,000 miles per hour. This is a big deal, and scientists are all buzzing about what it could mean for how we understand everything. The James Webb Space Telescope was meant to check out the first galaxies ever, and it's already sending back unreal pictures of dying stars and galaxies from only a few 100 million years after the Big Bang. Stick around as we unpack these latest findings from this incredible telescope. And hey, if you like this stuff, give us a like and subscribe for more updates. Okay, so this black hole is breaking all the rules. Usually, we think of black holes as these powerful things that suck everything in, even light. But this one, it seems to be making new stars along a giant trail behind it, stretching for 200,000 light-years. Scientists are scratching their heads, but a team led by Professor Peter B., an astronomy whiz, just published their stuff in the Astrophysical Journal Letters. NASA's telescope confirmed it, too. This black hole seems to kickstart new stars when it messes with gas and cools it down. We're just seeing the beginning of what this moving black hole is doing. And get this, NASA also announced something wild about two galaxies crashing into each other, called ARP-220. The James Webb Space Telescope caught it all. This crazy collision is super bright in the night sky. When two spiral galaxies smash together like this, the result, ARP-220, shines super bright in infrared light. That makes it perfect for the James Webb Space Telescope to watch. It's one of the brightest of these kinds of messes near us. About 700 million years ago, these two galaxies collided. This made a huge burst of star-making. This explosion made a tiny space only 5,000 light-years across, home to about 200 star groups. This area has as much gas as the entire Milky Way galaxy. Even earlier radio telescopes saw about 100 exploded stars within a tiny space. The James Webb Space Telescope showed that the central galaxies are a little apart, with starbirth happening that sends out light. New pictures from the telescope show the galaxies close up. It also shows lines going out from the crash, showing the pull between the galaxies. Reddish and orange streaks stand for stuff in ARP-220. And there's more. Scientists were shocked when they found galaxies super far away, at the edge of the universe. At first, people didn't believe it, thinking they were just closer galaxies tricked to look old. To double-check, they shared the info with scientists everywhere. And, to everyone's surprise, the James Webb Space Telescope backed it up. These ancient galaxies are the real deal. Now, thanks to this telescope, we can see the oldest galaxies ever. Astronomers think the light from these galaxies took over 13.5 billion years to get here, so we're looking way back in time. These galaxies were around when the universe was just starting out. Spectral data showed that these galaxies are at the edge of the area that we can see. This find is key because it was the goal of the James Webb Space Telescope, to study the old universe through light. The telescope can measure big changes in light, to see far back and watch the first galaxies. People are very excited as it is an important thing for exploring the space and our insight of the universe. Data from the Webb's FGS spectrometer and near-infrared camera have revealed that 4 of the 6 old galaxies show light changes, meaning that the Webb is watching them from 300 to 500 million years after the Big Bang without heavy elements. Theoretical physicist Kaku said that the find of these galaxies makes us think about what we knew about the creation of the universe. Kaku said that it takes ages to make a galaxy. The thing that the telescope has saw 6 galaxies that were around 500 million years after the Big Bang and are bigger than the Milky Way makes big arguments about our thoughts of space creation. The finds by the James Webb Space Telescope makes previous thoughts of the Big Bang arguable, leaving scientists at a point of debate. The data from the Webb telescope may give info to support or go against the thoughts made. Whether the Big Bang did happen is not clear, but the thing that made it may be another story. As the James Webb Space Telescope goes along with its work, the community is expecting more things that may change our insight. This is causing people to look at the sky more. Since the data being took is in detail, it should make more finds in months and years ahead. The things found will help scientists make better their thoughts about the space change. Studying the old galaxies, it tells our world how it changed to what we see now. Black holes has helped things like their effects on star and galaxies. It has find areas of stars forming A to their rate. These areas tells hints how first stars were made and what was used to make them. It's only start, and it may show things about dark matter and dark energy. The space telescope has made us all curious now to start thinking about the universe. To sum it up, the finds made by the James Webb Space Telescope has did an effect on how we know the universe.